Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weigh-in for the sold out The Ring 6, Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, tomorrow from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York City. It is being brought to you by Ring Magazine, Sella and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing in association with Bob Arum for Top Rank Incorporated. With a very special thank you to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority and President of the Saudi Boxing Federation, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors: Thomas J. Henry Law Firm, Everlast, Halo, IFX Payments, DoorDash, and DraftKings. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, The Ring 6 is sold out, but you can still watch it live, worldwide, exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, something very special. Madison Square Garden's boxing legacy is unmatched. And beyond the legendary fighters who have stepped into the famed Garden Ring, there are rare historical artifacts that play a vital role in the lore of MSG. Today, we've been granted special access to one of those treasures: the iconic boxing scale used by some of the most renowned fighters in the sport's history, including Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, ahead of one of the greatest sporting events of all time, the fight of the century in 1971. With that said, let's now get the weigh-in process started. Our first two fighters to the scale, competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round super lightweight contest. First, we will welcome a native of Ecuador, now fighting out of Miami, Florida. His professional record: 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 draw. Here is Kevin "Teddy" Castillo. And now let's welcome from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Undefeated with 7 wins. He has 1 draw, 1 win by knockout. He is the fighting pride of the Arab world, Ziad Zizo Alma Youth. And we welcome first to the scale, Kevin Castillo. At 140.8. 140.8 for Kevin "Teddy" Castillo. Now to the scale, Ziad Alma Youth.
there.
141.2 for the undefeated Ziad Zizo Almayuf. And now we will have Kevin Castillo and Ziad Almayuf face off. Once again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round super lightweight contest.
All right, we're here with Kevin Castillo. Kevin, first off, shout out for The Simpsons. And look, you're fighting here at the Garden. That's a dream for everybody, right, who's a fighter. How do you pull off this upset?
Sí, en primer lugar, hay que mencionar los calzoncillos de Simpsons, muy bonito, pero aquí estamos en MSG, obviamente es un sueño para todos. ¿Cómo vas a poder lograr la sorpresa, el batacazo aquí?
¿Cómo lo voy a lograr? Guerreando, como se hace en los rines y encima aquí en Madison Square Garden. Van a recordar mi nombre, Teddy Cash, voy a dejar mi huella. Mañana va a haber guerra.
How am I going to do it? By taking him to war, a war that's fitting of a venue like MSG. You know, I think after tomorrow, you're going to know that my name and you're going to know that I've left my footprint and everyone will know who Teddy Kevin Castillo is because I'll leave my mark tomorrow.
All right, well, confident, upset-minded Kevin Castillo, thank you so much and best of luck.
Gracias por todo y buena suerte para mañana.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Zizo, you've been traveling the world in your young career all over. Now you get a chance to be the first Saudi Arabian fighter fighting here at Madison Square Garden. How are you feeling going into this fight?
It's only right for the history maker of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to make history at Madison Square Garden again in front of the best boxing audience in the world, New York City tomorrow. I can't wait to feel that energy. This is a dream of mine since I was a kid. And tomorrow when I feel that energy, I'm going to take a moment, embrace it, look around, and then, like Kevin said, we go to war.
You've been in the lab with the Hall of Famer, Buddy McGirt. What have you improved on, and what are you going to show tomorrow night?
You're going to see good defense, good head movement, and a jab that's going to bust somebody up.
Good luck, Zizo.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Our next fighter to the scale competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round super middleweight contest. He will be challenging Wendy Toussaint. Let's welcome from Palm Beach, Florida. His professional record, 19 wins, just 1 defeat. 13 of his 19 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked as the number 8 middleweight in the world by Ring Magazine, here is Austin Ammo Williams. $159.6 for Austin Ammo Williams.
Well, Ammo, you can't get an opponent to get to a fight with you. Their fight week fallouts are becoming kind of a pattern for you. This one, though, was for the middleweight championship. How are you feeling now that Carlos Adames is out?
Man, you know what? Like you said, in my last fight, my opponent pulled out 3 days before. We had a crazy, awesome, training camp, and I still had to, learn that lesson to be able to stay focused when things don't go right. So this time around, I'm not even worried about who pulls out or who doesn't, whatever like that. I'm still going to give y'all the same performance I'm supposed to deliver.
New opponent, new weight class, same mission on Saturday?
Absolutely. Nothing changes. Like I said in the press conference yesterday, it's performance-based now. It doesn't matter about who's in front of me. I don't let that stuff get in my mind and, sway things on my excitement for the fight. I'm going to be just as excited to perform for y'all, still the show like I always do.
Good luck, Ammo.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow the big boys of boxing will be in action with 10 rounds scheduled in the heavyweight division. Let's first welcome to the scale a native of Nigeria, now fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. His professional record consists of 16 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. 14 of his 16 wins come by way of knockout. Let's welcome the current WBC Fecker Box heavyweight champion, Kingsley, the Black Lion, eBay. And now let's welcome from Brooklyn, New York. His professional record, 26 wins, just 1 defeat, 2 draws. 22 of his 26 wins come by way of knockout. He is the hard-hitting former NABA and NABO heavyweight champion, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And first to the scale, we welcome Kingsley eBay. For Kingsley, the Black Lion, eBay. Now to the scale, Jarrell Miller. For Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And now we welcome Kingsley eBay and Jarrell Miller to face off. The final face off. Once again, it's the big boys of boxing tomorrow. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division.
All right, Kingsley, you weigh 288 and you're still outweighed by nearly 30 pounds. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a heavyweight division. So 30 pounds, I mean, we've had bigger before. So we're definitely excited for him. Big boy showdown.
And look, you've been on a great run, 11 consecutive wins since that loss to Jared Anderson, another big baby, of course. How do you score the upset here and put your name on the map?
You know, it's exactly what we've been praying and hoping for. You know, I mean, here at the Madison, New York, it's still mind-blowing, but for me, it's just anything is possible. You know, I mean, we started boxing 5 years ago. Anyone with a dream, it doesn't matter what it is, you can do it, you know, and we're here. So the difference, it's really going to come down to who wants it the most. And we ready, you know, just don't blink, don't go to the bathroom tomorrow, don't put your popcorn on your lap, you'll spill it. It's going to be a showdown.
All right, well, look, two guys with big power, can't wait. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Let's go. Well, Jarrell, it's been nearly 20 years since you set foot in a Madison Square Garden ring, never as a professional. How do you feel getting ready to make your pro debut here at MSG?
Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. Life has thrown everything at me, but that's coming from New York, man. You know, man, we get our ass whooped, but we keep pushing, man. So from 9/11 to shootouts and all kind of nonsense, man, we still here, we still breathing, we still fighting. So I can't say, listen, you know, put it on somebody else. God gave me the burden to do that, and as a man, I took my lickings and keep pushing. I'm here now. Let's get it.
It's a very important fight for you. 37 years old. You need to get wins.
36, man. I'm going to give me that one more year.
I blame Wikipedia for that
You know
one.
what I mean?
All right. 36 years old. Need to get a win at this point of your career. That's a guy with a lot of power on the other side. What do you got to do to get this win?
Listen, I got more knockout, more experience than him. I've been in people's backyards, beat they behind. So like I said before, the main thing is whooping his ass and be more consistent, get a fight next month and keep pushing on, you know. He sells insurance. I think he actually ate Jake by State Farm, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not going to beat him up too bad because I do need to get some insurance though after this fight, you know what I mean? So I'm going to throw some bread his way after this fight. But until then, I'm going to park his ass tomorrow night.
Good luck, Jarrell.
Our next two fighters to the scale competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the vacant WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's first welcome from Phoenix, Arizona, by way of Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico. He has a professional record of 30 wins, 3 defeats. 14 of his 30 wins come by way of knockout. Let's welcome the highly ranked former WBC Continental Americas champion, Carlos Castro. And now we welcome from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. He is a proud Ring Magazine ambassador, undefeated with 16 wins. 9 of his 16 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked as the number 7 featherweight in the world by Ring Magazine, he is the current WBC interim featherweight champion of the world, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. And we welcome first to the scale, Carlos Castro. $125.2 for Carlos Castro. Now to the scale, Bruce Carrington. $125.2 6 for the undefeated interim world champion, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. We now welcome Carlos Castro and Bruce Carrington to face off. Once again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest for the vacant WBC Featherweight Championship of the World.
All right, Carlos, you are no stranger, of course, to being the underdog. Your last fight against Stephen Fulton, you dropped him. Many people thought you won. What were you saying to Shoo Shoo right there? That was a pretty heated face-off.
No, that's how it is. You know what I mean? He's motivated. I'm motivated. You know, this is the time of my life. There's the opportunity I can't let go, you know. I told him I'm going to be right in front of him, you know. He knows. He's seen. I'm not afraid of being in an exchange. I'm not afraid of being in a challenge.
Yeah, no doubt you aren't, right? You faced a much better opposition, whether it's Fulton or Luis Neri, Brandon Figueroa. How do you think that experience is going to show tomorrow night?
No, that's the past, man. I'm looking at it today. I have Bruce Carrington in front of me, and that's the only person I'm focused on, and he's going to see who I am.
And then lastly, you are fighting for another title. I know it's a dream of yours. How do you get this done?
Mentality, man. You know what I mean? Nothing bothers you. You know, there's other fighters out there that they didn't let none of this bother them. You know, why should it bother me? I'm here, and I'm going to make it happen.
All right, looking forward. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
Well, Shoo Shoo, tomorrow night, New York becomes Shoo York. Once again, you're fighting for your first world title and fighting to be the first fighter from Brownsville to win a world title here in the big room at MSG. What's the confidence level going into this fight?
Man, my confidence is on 1,000, man, and I got my peoples behind me. Shoo York City, we in the building, man. We about to take this all the way to the top. And I just can't wait to perform in front of everybody.
You said coming into this fight, you wanted to fight the very best guy that was available. He gave Stephen Fulton all he could handle in his last fight. What do you have to do to beat this man tomorrow?
Man, I got to be me. Listen, I'm not Brandon Figueroa. I'm not Stephen Fulton. I'm not Luis Neri. I'm Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. And I don't care about nobody that he's fought in the past. He going to know and learn that I'm the best fighter he's ever fought against. And y'all going to see the distance. Y'all going to see the gap in between both of our levels. Trust me.
Some good back and forth there. What was your last message to him?
Man, you know, just be ready to go. You know, because I'm here. You know, I'm here. I'm not like anybody he's ever fought. And I promise you, I will be the best. I'll be known as one of the best in the whole boxing era. This is the Shoo Shoo era, baby. I'm ushering the Shoo World Order, just like I said before. And y'all will not want to miss the Shoo Shoo show because you never know. Don't blink.
Good luck, Shoo Shoo.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ring 6 co-main event tomorrow is scheduled for 12 rounds in the super lightweight division. Let's first welcome from Worcester, Massachusetts, and proudly representing his heritage of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, His professional record consists of 20 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. 10 of his 20 wins come by way of knockout. Let's welcome the former world title challenger, Jermaine, the Technician Ortiz. And now let's welcome from Norfolk, Virginia, a 2020 Olympic silver medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 13 wins. 9 of his 13 wins come by way of knockout. Tomorrow, making his super lightweight debut, let's welcome the former WBO lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated Keyshawn, the businessman Davis. First to the scale, we welcome Jermaine Ortiz. For Jermaine, the Technician Ortiz. Now to the scale, Keyshawn Davis. The same 139.2 for the undefeated former world champion, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis. And we now welcome Jermaine Ortiz and Keyshawn Davis for the final face-off. Co-main event, 12 rounds scheduled in the super lightweight division.
right, Jermaine, really heated build-up. Got a little physical right there. I can tell you're ready to get your hands on him right now. How personal is it?
It's real personal, man. I'm gonna shut this big mouth up tomorrow night, and y'all gonna see it.
And look, you're no joke. Like, we saw what you did against Teofimo Lopez, Vasily Lomachenko, and in my opinion, there's no doubt that you are the toughest opponent of his career. How do you show him the level?
Man, he's fought chumps his whole career. He's gonna see tomorrow night. He's gonna be in with a real one.
And then, of course, look, we know how well your fundamentals are. You're the technician for a reason. You can box, you can move. What are you going to show him tomorrow night?
It's gonna show him different levels to this. You know, he hasn't been there with a real one like me, and I'm gonna show him that tomorrow. I'm gonna finish the show.
All right, thank you so much, Jermaine. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Well, Keyshawn, you've had some of the best moments of your career right here in this city, in this building, including winning your world title. What is it about this city and Madison Square Garden that brings out the best in you?
First off, I like to thank God, Jesus Christ, my Savior, for just bringing me here today. And honestly, man, this is the Mecca. MSG, I always love fighting here, but man, I don't care if I'm fighting overseas, backyard barn, or in the Mecca. You're going to get the amazing Keyshawn every single time.
You were listening closely to Jermaine's interview over there. What were you thinking while he was speaking?
I mean, nothing for real. Everything he's doing right now is acting. Like, we never seen this Jermaine to this date. It just goes to show I'm in his head, but all that stuff doesn't matter. We fighting tomorrow, and we're going to see what he really about tomorrow.
New weight, new team behind you. What can we expect from this new version of Keyshawn?
The amazing Keyshawn Davis. Expect that after the win, too, for sure.
Good luck, Keyshawn.